A law firm representing the families of 30 Venezuelans deported from the U.S. to El Salvador is asking that country's Supreme Court to judge the legality of their detention. The Venezuelans were sent to El Salvador's so-called mega prison, CCOT, as part of a deal with Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele. The law firm filed a habeas corpus lawsuit Monday asking the court to prove their detention was justified. It comes after the U.S. sent 238 Venezuelans to El Salvador, accusing them of being members of the Tren de Aragua gang. On Monday, lawyer Jamie Ortega told reporters outside the court that while they are only representing 30 of the Venezuelans, they'd request habeas corpus for all of them.
First, they should be immediately released, and failing that there should be an orderly and systematic transfer and repatriation as required by our immigration laws. Our immigration law is fabulous. It is an excellent law. This legislation should be applied to the 238.
Ortega said that his firm had been asked to represent the migrants by Venezuela's government as well as family members. On Tuesday, the migrants' relatives marched for their release in Venezuela's capital, Caracas. This woman says her detained grandson was deceived, telling her before his flight that he was going to Venezuela, not El Salvador. In the U.S., the case has emerged as a major test of U.S. President Donald Trump's sweeping assertion of executive power. Some 137 of the group were deported under an obscure U.S. wartime law targeting alien enemies that was quickly blocked by U.S. Judge James Boasberg, who ordered the plane carrying them to turn around. However, they later arrived at the mega prison under a deal where, the White House says, Washington is paying some $6 million to hold them in custody. Lawyers and families dispute that the migrants are Tren de Aragua members. On Tuesday night, the Trump administration argued the deportations did not violate Judge Boasberg's orders. They again said the flights had left U.S. airspace by the time he issued a written order and so had not been required to return. They also invoked a state secret privilege, saying the judge's inquiry was judicial overreach.
Mi nieto fue engañado. No fueron sus últimas palabras de él. Voy para Venezuela. Hasta el sol de hoy me lo secuestraron. Pero la fe, tengo fe que mi nieto vuelva otra vez a mí. No nada más mi nieto, todos los muchachos que están allá, que fueron engañados.
Que lo devuelvan de allá, Bukele, de El Salvador. Los migrantes son venezolanos y que regresen.
Así es, porque quien se mete con un venezolano, se mete con todo.
Queremos libertad y justicia para esas personas que se encuentran retenidas, que no tienen libertad, que están siendo juzgados sin alguna prueba. Necesitamos libertad para nuestros hermanos, nuestros primos, nuestros hijos, que tanto nos necesitan. Ellos no son ningunos delincuentes, no tienen pruebas de que sean delincuentes. Estamos agradecidos con el gobierno por todo el apoyo que nos están dando. Esperamos que esto tenga resultados y que ellos puedan volver a casa porque los estamos esperando.
Y bueno, yo solo necesito y pido que se haga justicia por él y por todos sus compañeros que están, que son inocentes, por supuesto. Y le pido al presidente Nicolás Maduro sobre todas las cosas. Él se llama Pedro Escobar, ellos de su amigo, su papá se llama Pedro Escobar, jugó pelota con él, para que lo ayude a sacarlo de allí porque no tiene